Senator Klobuchar, I'm not going to discuss personnel decisions, but the personnel issue that I'm having right now is that all of my agents, all of my lawyers are working. My agents are on the street working without a paycheck because your party voted to shut down the federal government.
Unfortunately, the House isn't even back here. They're 18 days off the job to even meet with us to come up with a resolution that we would like to discuss with them about saving people's health care.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hot News Today, where I break down the biggest moments from Capitol Hill that most networks skip over. Today's video dives right into the heat of an explosive Senate hearing. Senator Amy Klobuchar went toe-to-toe with Attorney General Pam Bondi, demanding answers about the sudden firing of a 20-year national security prosecutor, Michael Beneri. Before I get rolling, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's a lot the media won't tell you, and I've got you covered.
I may point out one of the most liberal grand juries in the country.
Okay, let's go on to other firings or terminations. Last week, the Justice Department fired at least 2 senior attorneys in the Eastern District of Virginia, including the office's national security chief, Michael Beneri. It is reported that his firing came following criticism from a right-wing social media commentator who wrote, "One can only assume he was part of the internal resistance in the Comey indictment." In fact, he did not work on the Comey case. Instead, he was working on pursuing justice for service members killed in Afghanistan. How does firing a 20-year national security prosecutor enhance public safety?
So, what happened? Klobuchar pressed Bondi during a tense session about why 2 top DOJ attorneys were let go from the Eastern District of Virginia, including Beneri. If you missed it, Beneri wasn't tied to any Comey investigation. Instead, he was prosecuting cases involving service members killed overseas. Klobuchar asked straight up, how does firing a 20-year national security prosecutor enhance public safety? The room went dead quiet. All eyes on Bondi. But Bondi dodged. She pivoted, blaming Klobuchar's party for the ongoing government shutdown, saying DOJ agents were working without pay because of partisan gridlock. Classic deflection. And, for people hoping for real answers, it was frustrating.
Senator Klobuchar, I'm not going to discuss personnel decisions, but the personnel issue that I'm having right now is that all of my agents, all of my lawyers are working. My agents are on the street working without a paycheck because your party voted to shut down the federal government.
Unfortunately, the House isn't even back here. They're 18 days off the job to even meet with us to come up with a resolution that we would like to discuss with them about saving people's health care.
Then things got even more heated. Klobuchar switched gears, asking about the DOJ's handling of a massive merger between Hewlett-Packard Enterprises and Juniper Networks. Did Bondi's top staff overrule DOJ antitrust experts to help big corporations win? Bondi praised her chief of staff, but again, sidestepped the actual question, claiming the case was pending.
Let's move on to the antitrust division. Did you authorize your chief of staff to overrule top officials in the antitrust division to settle the challenge to the Hewlett-Packard Enterprises Juniper Networks merger?
Senator Gail Slater runs my antitrust unit, and she is doing an excellent job on many, many cases. As you know, that is a pending case.
Okay.
In any merger, just to clarify, in any merger, Senator, there is a deal struck with our office and with the corporations involved, but then that also goes to a court to certify in any merger. In any merger, it's a multi-step process.
And just when you thought it was over, Klobuchar fired a final shot, asking if the DOJ had subpoenaed journalists under new guidance, raising the stakes on press freedom. Before Bondi could really answer, time ran out, but she insisted her office was just restoring the old norm on media investigations.
Okay, I will ask some further questions
Senator
about
Klobuchar.
antitrust. I just had one other thing. DOJ can now take the extraordinary step of subpoenaing journalists. Has the Justice Department issued any subpoenas to journalists under the updated guidance?
Time has expired.
Okay, I'll ask those on the record.
You may respond, Ms. Bondi.
You can respond, she said.
Senator, my office in April restored the Justice Department's longstanding norm on this issue. It was AG Garland who had deviated on the media investigations policy, allowing self-identified journalists using this self-serving status as a shield against being held accountable for endangering our nation's security. We have taken that policy back to the norm, and I can't comment on whether we have or have not, or do not have pending investigations.
Time has
Senator
expired,
Klobuchar.
Senator.
So what's the takeaway? We've got mysterious DOJ firings, unanswered questions about corporate influence, and a fierce debate over press rights. Klobuchar didn't get clear answers, but she did shine a light on the DOJ's most controversial moves. What do you think? Was Klobuchar right to press these issues, or did Bondi play it smart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. For more breakdowns of the top political showdowns, subscribe to Hot News Today and smash that notification bell. This is Hot News Today, where the truth gets louder.